Alright, YouTube, I just want to let you know that I was doing a thing with Boy Scouts, okay? Literally, the fight with my mom, was a long, long time. Literally, it took a very rigorous, attempt to understand, the lengths of the situation, due to, personal requests not being fulfilled, due to, emptiness, inside of a person, okay? Now, what I'm trying to say literally is the bombs over Baghdad, thing that I had, over 30 when I walked, on the freeway, to Union City, where I got the idea from my friend Lindy, back in high school I liked anime, alright? Literally, okay, so what happened was, this is back when the prime golden years happened, 2021, 22, with Jenny, and everybody, all right? Literally, I imitated Mrs. K. You see how I went through all that shit. Oh, Mrs. K died. Literally, I figured out that she's the one who killed Reed. Reed died. What ended up happening, right, was I drove, I rocked, Jenny, all the way up and down the freeway, right? All the way to Union City, around Krispy Kreme. It was everybody, all right? The bombs over Baghdad was some serious shit, all right? But that's the original. That was the thing. So, the second one is when I got out, back in the group home when I was 29, when I hooked up with Marissa Popular, all right? All right, for Star Wars, episode 2, the Sith Strike Back, back when I was trying not the same level as Anakin Skywalker. Literally, that was one of my privates, right? I haven't got, approved for the mainstream, celebrity for years. But, that's when the idea was up and running. So what I did was I took, Marissa Pomela, and everybody, before we got to see Planet of the Apes, and we saw Star Wars first, all right? And that's why I was doing the Snickers phase, okay? With William Foucault Lyoko, all right? And this is very fucking serious, okay? All right, you see that energy from Jasmine, all right? That is something that I've been saving for my next upload. I'm going to explain that, in another video. That is high interest, guys. It's made from Alpha Male Strategies, all right? And, that's one of his, main videos. So if you want to quickly go look up his videos right now, it literally says on YouTube, just like new tricks, high interest, guys. Alpha Male Strategies and high interest, in the same space bar, all right? Literally, because, she's the one that asked me to the event, all right? Literally, and what ended up happening, right, was I was the one who said at a Kroger. I'm just gonna find out, literally, I lied because I want some kind of personal life, aside from YouTube that doesn't pay me. Literally, gaslights me. Literally, it justifies literally, the mind of a gangster, over a hardworking human being, a dad, all right? Literally, so it's happening, all right? Literally, is a lot of shit happened, but the reality of it, okay, literally, was the idea of Alpha Omega was cool, but the suburbs were wrong, all right? There's something I learned, a lot. I'm gonna stay here for the next video, all right? But that's one of the things that's gonna be in the Tsunami video overall recreated, I don't have it in my history, but anyway, I did not mean to lose to Chef Breezes. I repeat, I did not mean to lose to Chef Breezes. And with all that research literally about Steezo, literally how that was secretly Steezo, literally how he changed the chef, to captions, and all that shit. Literally, I did not mean to lose to that nigga because what Chef did, all right? Literally, it's cold game. I already know you saw the alien in the video, all right? What he did was he established that I was mad that he was a little kid. I knew he was, and guess what? He hit another amendment, okay? Because what the amendments are for, literally, is that he got no vibe. That wasn't Steve's typing. Literally, that's a whole bunch of shit, okay? Literally, he got this, and that. Literally, and I sure I can beat you in another game, all right? So it's true. It's completely true. So you might get, a two-pick, upload special today, with Courtney about how the games play out. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, it's not good. The girls are all on top of me. They trying to stop me from saying specific shit in the video. The company's almost shut down, guys. So I made sure, common sense, motherfucker. You don't let me do that shit for 4 fucking years. Literally, there was a cop that tried to fucking do this shit with your hands when you pop a fucking gangster with Uncle Tommy. That's a tool. And that means a gangster, literally, the more perfect you are, literally, I can pop you, literally, like an animal, all right? It's true. It's fucking true, all right? Literally. And that's why, UT just woke up because now you're exposed to our frequencies. He kept to say, CS. So what is CS? CS is common sense. That was one of his main steps along with Trump's Act, all right? Literally, so on the outside of paper, literally, if you actually obey the whole law, literally, I'm winning by common sense, but the lesbian cops tripping out Samurai Jack like Kelsey, literally, they're the ones that make it difficult, all right? So the world revolves around, people like her, try to get her pants. Like, fuck that shit, all right? Literally, that's why I said something, all right? Literally, so, it's one thing to call out the manipulation. So what happened, right? Was I just played, a couple of versus battles from the reality show. And now, Formation is now up to, date, with their abuse from me. And now I'm like, fuck out of here, all right? So, check out this shit on Facebook, all right? Literally, I talked about Christopher Sabat, his birthday today, all right? It's all happened because, literally, just like Marissa Tomlin, literally, I knew he tried red before blue when it came to Christopher Sabat, all right? Literally, and, we're Astro, that was his level, was Crip, I wanted to make for the anime, but nobody, saw that. Because I know concept, literally, is cool, but what happened? What truly fucking happened was you didn't understand that literally when Eris was high school, and he was young, he saw two things play off each other. It wasn't just horny. It wasn't this and that. That's another big topic for the video because Sonny raped, literally he raped, he had no right to call out bullshit, all right? Now it's time to apply my fundamentals like drink water, reinforce something, all right? Because you failed. Because you stood for something literally like, oh, don't be a deadbeat like a dad, but you're a total pervert. That's one of the contradictions from Sonny, all right? Literally, so, you wanna know what's funny? Literally, I support him. You know what happened when I supported him in the arc? Literally, things became political. But guess what happened? Literally, before I yelled at him with just singing, literally, the whole phase that happened. All right? Literally, we defeated the purpose of our president. Literally, so he had no more ammo anymore. Literally, these lesbian cops are so fucking bad. After you killed the motherfucker, what he used to do, literally, about how he used to actually abuse me, that means actually do shit on top of something where an autistic person literally is actually doing work in school and struggling. All right? Literally, and they use college to fucking cap it. They blame my mom for being a woman, right? Literally, they're just waiting for the days to come back after you kill the motherfucker and say, oh, you can call the police all you want. They already know you're on medication. Well, he's on deeper fucking medication when you're fucking saying my soul a woman and shit. Literally, I could be taking insulin because of them, because of say DNA, but they are not wanting to eat real food. Literally, then they set me up for fucking Chris. Literally, because everybody knows that fucking no gangster can beat their mom, all right? What I was connected to was you being a man, you being a woman. So that's why Portraits of Gothic Vampires, Isaiah Ezekiel, literally is going to end the fight between Gabaya and Chia that were a couple of hand signs that represent literally how he came at him, all right, freshman year, all right? That's true, that's compared. It's already putting the pung at 2021. Literally, I was a man and she was a woman, all right? And when you use a woman as the excuse, please know what they fucking are. They're not tools of fucking destruction. You're supposed to make a woman. Literally, you're supposed to make a baby with them. They have supposed to have eggs. Literally, you're supposed to, impregnate them and give them a big belly in them. I'm telling you. It's true. It's completely fucking true. The opposite sex, not the opposite plate thing. I'm telling you. Literally, they're supposed to, be into, things like books, literally, and you're supposed to be into things like sports, I'm telling you. They're vice versa, literally. That's where you treat them like an animal. That's what I'm fucking trying to say. And that's the only reason, why me and Sonny had to basically face off, okay? Literally, because of the fact that literally, because we defeated the purpose of our president. Literally, I had to come at him like something real. Like, nigga, you whole fucking rape. Literally, this and that. Literally, I had to use game. Right then and there, it was set for Eris and Sonny to face off because I had to use game, all right? So anyway, literally, how that ended was cool because I paid him homage. And, what ended up happening, right? Was fucking when I used them, politically, back when we were doing the thing at Kenny, all right, we were watching, shit like Blue Lock, while I was still, the guy who performed DBZ at the stadium with Kenny, right? Literally, guess what ended up happening? I ended up using him, and we didn't know that was a contributing factor, okay? Literally, so it's okay, literally fucking, I'm over it by now. But I'm gonna say, that's a big, insight update video.